Welcome to Garbar Plays. We have another box opening of Core 21 for you with my boy Branden here. This is his box, so let's see how he does, shall we?
All right, we've already pre-opened all the packs, so there's no wrapper sounds or anything. We're going to go through the pack really quickly. We're going to take a look at the rare and notable cards, and then we're going to move on. So, pack one. In the back, we've got Speaker of the Heavens, which I don't really have anything to say about it. It's a 1/1 for 1, Vigilance lifelink, and you can create a 4/4 white angel creature token if you gain life. So it's a life gain kind of card.
Played against it in Standard. It's actually very well played card.
Pack 2. We have Double Vision. Whenever you cast your first instant or sorcery spell each turn, copy that spell. You may choose new card for copy. Whatever. It's a whatever card to me. Oh, we hit something nice in this one. We've got an Azusa, Lost but Seeking. As if Standard needs more ramp, but
yeah,
we've got it. And we're going to go on to another pack here. Gary's just sorting as I open here. Oh, a pack leader. Ooh, for the dog decks.
If he decides to build it, yep. That's his second one.
Other dogs you control get +1/+1 whenever pack leader attacks. Prevent all combat damage. Interesting little card.
One of my personal. I am building a dog deck and a cat deck and a dog cat deck. So
Gary's a fan of the new dogs.
I like to play decks that are not completely meta. I like to have more fun with my Magic.
We've got a Hooded Blightfang for the Death Touch tribal deck, which will hopefully be a thing.
I will build it regardless. I just need to already have 2. Sadly, we're losing the 2 of the 1-drops, Blight Mamba and the Vampire.
Idol of Endurance. Not much to say about it.
It just exile all 3 or less mana cost creatures.
And then you can cast the exile card or something like that.
With any mana you have. So
okay. Now we've got something cool. Foil, full art, Massacre Worm.
Oh.
So we'll put this in a sleeve right away. Big old Massacre Worm. Pretty happy about that. I don't have a copy, so getting a crazy copy is pretty cool.
You beat me because I had pulled a standard version. He pulled the foil version.
And a Scavenging Ooze, which has been really good so far.
I'll put that
in
one
standard.
Play it. It is. I wanted to play set of that card. I should have picked up my 6 but yeah.
And another Double Vision. Great. Double Vision. Fantastic.
Double Vision. He loves his Double Vision.
Oh, here we go. Another nice card. Liliana, Waker of the Dead.
Ooh, he has
standard.
Yeah. If you remember from our pre-release polls, he pulled the Borderless.
Yeah, so that's my second. On my way to a play set.
I bought a collector's pack today, and I pulled the Borderless as well. I'm happy.
It's a card I'm really excited to play. I think it's going to be very powerful in the standard metagame. Teferi's Ageless Insight.
Normal or?
Yeah, just a normal one. Card drawing. Just card drawing like crazy. Pretty cool.
I'll get caught up on this, leaving the rares after. No problem.
Gary's sorting away. Oh, a Sanctum of All, which is the legendary, the all-color shrine. At the beginning of your upkeep, you may search your library and/or graveyard for a shrine card and put it onto the battlefield. If you search your library this way, shuffle it. If an ability of another shrine you control triggers while you control 6 or more shrines, that ability triggers an additional time. So
how do you get 6 or more?
We'll see.
You got one for all 5 colors, and that makes 6. So
it seems a bit crazy, but who knows? Maybe that'll be a deck in the new standard.
I think maybe Commander. I think Commander might be a way to do it, but we can copy.
Veto.
Ooh, nice.
Nice rare. Lifelink. Whenever you gain life, target opponent loses that much life. I think that there's going to be some play with that card.
Black Devotion. I already know it. Black Devotion. Well, actually, the other deck that I think is going to be good, it could be a Rogue deck.
Transmogrify. Just a boring red card.
Yeah, it's nothing special. I think it's a reprint, I believe. Sounds familiar. Maybe I'm wrong.
Glorious Anthem.
That card I really like for white.
It's an anthem. All creatures get +1/+1.
Yeah. Oh, well, that's cool.
A core set.
First I've seen that one.
A core set card for sure.
Garbage.
Garrick's Harbinger. This is actually a pretty good card. I've already seen it in the mono green lists. You can deals damage to a player or planeswalker. You get to look at that many cards. Basically, get some card selection in green.
It's a good 3-drop too. And it saves you from whatchamacallit.
Oh, we've got a Spark Hunter Manticore, which looks fun. Protection from planeswalkers, which could be a thing. And a foil Ruined Halo. You have protection from the chosen card name. So cards like that, you know, sometimes it'll have some utility. Who knows at this point. Temple of Epiphany. Temple necessary, I guess, land reprint. Not an exciting thing to pull, but
I pulled I like the full art of that one. It's really nice.
the full arts in this set are very nice. Another temple. Temple of Mystery.
Yeah, you could probably pull about 4 temples in a box, I think.
Oh, here's an alright pack. We've got a Ghostly Pilferer, which is a fun little card. Gets you to. It can be unblockable and it can draw you a card. And a full art Solemn Simulacrum. I really do like the full art on this card. The alternate.
Oh, you pulled one too, yeah.
It's really nice.
Yeah. I'll put that one in the sleeve.
On to another pack.
We're almost at the halfway point of the box.
Basri's Lieutenant in the, I guess it's one of the alternate arts. Looks kind of cool.
Yeah, that's the alternate for that one. And I think it'd be fun to try to build a Basri deck, mono white Basri. That's just me.
A Pursued Whale, which is kind of a funny card, but I don't know if it'll see any play.
In limited, yes. Standard, maybe depending. It depends on your type of deck.
Another Glorious Anthem.
Glorious Anthem. Hey man, can't be glorious enough, man. Ooh, you get the Basri token.
A Necromentia. A card that might see some play, some sideboard play. This kind of ability, choose a card name other than a basic land card name. Search target opponent's graveyard, hand, and library for any number of cards with that name and exile them. That player shuffles their library, then creates a 2/2 black zombie creature. So it does suck that they get a 2/2 zombie, but the trade-off could be
You
worth
can
it.
get hit an Earl or something, you know?
Yeah.
Like you can shut down. You can even shut down the cat.
Yeah.
And be like, okay, shut down cats very fast.
Okay, this is kind of funny. Standard art Massacre Worm.
Oh damn!
Not the most interesting doubles of it, but anyways, that's.
Yeah, I think it's something you only really need one of personally, but I don't know if it's gonna see play in standard, but
Who knows? Ooh, an alternate art Chandra's Incinerator.
nice.
That looks really cool.
Want that one sleeves as well?
Sure. Sublime Epiphany, which is one one of those cards with absolutely tons of options, and
How do you want to play it?
if you can hit them all, it's crazy. But
high mana cost.
High mana cost, does a lot of stuff.
Ooh, foiled.
Could be really good.
Honestly, like I said, I love the from the collector's pack, you can pull some really nice looking cards. One card that was an uncommon.
Temple of Malady, boring.
One card, like I said, one card that saw is uncommon in this set is Cultivate, but it comes as a rare in the collector's packs. But the art on it is beautiful.
Yeah, the alternate art Cultivate, very nice. Gadrak. Basically, it's a big dragon, and it cannot attack unless you control 4 or more artifacts. So it's a big, powerful creature, but it makes you work for it.
Like I said, I'm working on a deck right now to try it, but I don't know how well it's going to play until I can figure out all the colors to play with it properly.
Okay, here's a kind of an interesting Chromatic Orrery. Don't know exactly where this will fit in. It's 7 mana, legendary artifact. You may spend mana as though it were mana of any color. You can tap it, and it adds 5 mana, colorless, which I guess are any color, and then 5 tap Chromatic Orrery, draw a card for each color among permanents you control. It could be really powerful if you get to that point of the game.
Commander, you definitely see it playing Commander, but because like in Commander, you get to 7 mana.
Yeah.
Standard, even with the ramp, I think you could still see it, but the problem is you're only playing usually 1 or 2 or 3 colors, so
yeah.
I don't think it'd be worth that at that point.
Here's a fun card, Joel Rail, Moanvuli Recluse,
AKA the Crazy Cat Lady.
Gary calls it the Crazy Cat Lady. You draw second card each turn, you create a 2/2 cat creature token, and then you can make your creatures big too with its second ability. It's a good card. I've seen it already appearing in some Bant lists on Arena.
It'll be in his deck soon enough.
I've played with it already. Volcanic Salvo. It's boring. It's kind of a boring big. His spell costs X less to cast for X is the total power of creatures you control. It does 6 damage to each of up to 2 target creatures and our planeswalkers. Not a card I'm looking forward to playing. Oh, Heroic Intervention. Nice little sideboard card. Gives your permanents hexproof and indestructible until end of turn. Useful. We're on to the 4th last pack here. And in this one, we've got a 9 lives, which is the cat-themed enchantment.
I personally, unless you can find a way to use it, it's not that great, personally.
If a source would deal damage to you, prevent that damage and put it in Incarnation. Counter on 9 lives. When there are 9 or more Incarnation counters on 9 lives, exile it when 9 lives. We'll see. We'll see what happens.
The problem is, if it goes against the the cycling deck, you're just gonna straight up lose.
Yeah. Thieves Guild Enforcer.
Love the card. That's another deck I like to try is the Rogue deck.
Makes your opponent no cards. Fosh it in. Demonic Embrace. An enchantment. Gives your creatures +3/+1 with flying. Makes them a demon. Kind of interesting. And on to the last pack. Another Sublime Epiphany. Not bad. I wanted to play this card. And Teferi's Ageless Insight in foil. So we'll have to see what comes up with that. Anyways, overall, a fun box. I hope you all enjoyed watching the box opening, and we will check you next time.
Stay frosty.